The illusion of choice. I shall show you what I mean. So, talk sport, meant to be talking about sport, but you've got John Sargent talking about the budget, getting Alan Brazil to talk about brown people and boats coming over here and fucking taking all the benefits. Talk sport. And then you've got John Sargent, and they drop him in just like, oh, head of drive on Times Radio. They never explain that they're all Rupert Murdoch gremlins. They're all working for the same company. Illusion of choice. Oh, hold on, this will do. So here's talk Rupert Murdoch's illusion of choice. Farmer's fury. Oh, well, I'm not a farmer, so I want to hear something else. GB News, farmers protest. They're going to roll out Jeremy Clarkson again, full of fucking cocodamol. Illusion of choice. And if you break it down, simplistic terms, it's the same old kind of tug of war. The haves versus the have-nots. In the current media landscape, including the Tinternets, because they're one of the same, you've managed to get the haves to convince a lot of the have-nots. I don't know if you know this, I'm in the have-not camp. The haves are saving the world, saving our country, superheroes. And then when you break it down what they're all bitching and moaning about, it's like, oh, well, we need more money for defence, and we need fucking to stop welfare. Oh, and they just endlessly parrot this between all the talking heads, illusion of choice, all saying the same shit, whether it be talking heads on the internet, rhyming and repeating the talking heads of your fucking radio, your news, all your opinion pieces in the newspapers. You know, like Rupert Murdoch just does the own newspapers. He's diversified into fucking internet arseholes and fucking talk TV and radio and all that shite. TV stations, newspapers, media, multimedia. That Dan Wootton, I just found out this today, he get kicked off of GB News for being an arsehole. He's bounced up in his own YouTube. YouTube's becoming a retirement home for fucking arseholes that can't shut their fucking pie hole long enough to stay on fucking mainstream media. They're still using that word while saying that we've got more fucking viewers than the TV. You're like, well, you're the mainstream then. Fucking idiot, stop using that as a stupid meme to make you feel like you're some sort of a fucking rebel. You're an idiot that wouldn't get a job. Most of them applied for a job with the BBC because they know the gravy train getting on the BBC is. Nah, they couldn't get it on the BBC, so they ended up in the corporate world trying to do the shock jock fucking thing. So the shock jock thing turns into they're all right wing fucking arseholes having to toe the party line for whatever outfit they're on. You just need to go and listen to Mike Graham, for example, who's been fucking kicked off of Talk Sport, who's now like that Dan Wootton, like Tucker Carlson, like fucking Piers Morgan. I bet you there's more of them out there that I'm unaware of. Mike Graham's now turned up on YouTube and he's going to do his own breakfast show. Now this fucking guy can't fucking like turn on a fucking treadmill. He's one fucking jelly baby away from a fucking heart attack. And he's going to start trying to do internet breakfast show. This is going to be hilarious. It's just going to be a fuck up for the neck up. Like that Dan Wootton, man. Oh! Another thing as well. Where did I hear this? one of Rupert Murdoch fucking illusion of choices media outlets had the ex-political editor of The Sun, again another Rupert Murdoch fucking tabloid rag, and what was it he said? They were talking to him about the budget, and he was talking about lifting the 2-child cap. If you know what that is, that's like the child benefit was capped at 2 children, and if any children you had above that, you wouldn't get more child benefit. It's very politically. It's up there up there with the political discussions. It's very politically polarising. Let's just say, and she's going to lift it. And this ex-political editor from Rupert Murdoch's Sun came in and said, "Oh, that's a bribe for Muslim voters." And you had the presenter, who the fuck was it? Like, "Oh, I've never heard it explained like that. I could see exactly what you mean." You're like, "Oh no, sorry, I'm missing out the bit." He says, "That's aimed at people who don't use contraception and birth control for religious purposes." And then he goes and says it's a bribe for Muslims. I'm like, what about the Catholics, you fucking dumb bastard? You know what I mean? Like, they're turning it all into... it's disgusting. These cretins from all angles who position themselves into the media, who then people like fucking actually put some trust into what they're saying, and they're just following a script whether they know it or not. I don't know how dumb people are, man, but you can fucking see what newspaper they fucking read, what fucking who's employing them, and who they hang about with just fucking listening to them, because they all say the same shit. Tootie Keir and Rachel from Accounts. Like, tell me how many independent sources you'll hear that getting parroted from. Anyway, the illusion of fucking choice. You get it you get it in the Truther Industrial Complex. That's why you get so many fucking windy lickers in that fucking blowing smoke up each other's arse, talking about all the same shit, sharing all the same opinions, and saying they're all independent journalists. Oh no, and the new one is their auditors. Fucking Fruit Loops. Windy lickered Fruit Loopers. Sweeties are, man. People that have grew up with a fucking windy licking device in their hand, and they fucking think it's some sort of a ray gun. Let's film my mum and dad kicking me out the house because I'm a nationalist and put it on social media. That's a great idea. Great idea. Fucking Einstein's out there. Just look at Charlie Veitch's new approach that he's had to take because people have had it fucking up to there with people behaving like that. Now he loves Manchester all of a sudden. After running it down, showing the fucking the worst of that place for years, editing it so, taking out all the good stuff of the city and just editing it into fucking all the shite for hits and clicks and money, and to feed people's voyeurism, which is very well known human behaviour phenomenon. That word I can struggle to say. Anyway, get it, got it good. I'm out, man. But the illusion of choice. But it makes people think that they've got it. Oh, did you watch Dan Wooten? Did you watch Pierre Morgan? Did you watch Mike Graham? Did you watch Tucker Carlson? They're all speaking about the same pish. All of them. Directing you in the same fucking direction. Trump and Nigel Farage and all these international nationalists, up is down, left is right. I talk about oxymoron. All these international nationalists, people sitting in Britain supporting Farage, will say they're a nationalist and probably knows more about what's happening with Trump than they do about British politics. That was a That was a penny dropping. That was a penny drop moment for me, man. When I was watching tons of Alex Jones, getting sucked into Alex Jones, and I was like, I know more about the structure of the American politics because of Alex Jones than I do the British one. And that was a turning point for me, man, because I started getting stuck into a lot more British-centric Fruit Loops. But at least I had a wee bit of awareness to go, that's not quite right. I know more about gun control than I do about milkshake taxis. Oh man, this world is too funny. Get it, got it. Good. Cat cheese, no cats, no cheese. Maybe only some people that believe in the illusion of choices were harmed in this filming.